Manchester City Football Club was founded in 1880 by Anna Connell, the 25-year-old daughter of a clergyman. Local thugs and drunks had been running amok in the city's slums. Connell hoped sport would divert them. She knocked on hundreds of doors recruiting players. 3 men showed up the first time the team met. After a bit, Connell's church mixer became a settled amateur side, then a professional one, did very well for a while, went into a long period of decline and was repeatedly lapped in the global consciousness by its crosstown rival, Manchester United. Story continues below advertisement. Eventually, City was the sort of team only a local or a contrarian, usually both, could like. Given that reputation, the club was an odd choice to spearhead an Arab takeover of world soccer. But after 5 years and hundreds of millions of unrecoupable dollars spent, it is starting to get somewhere. On Saturday, City won its 16th Premier League game in a row, a record. Its opponent was Tottenham Hotspur, a very good young team featuring some of England's best domestic talent and led by the man advertised as the game's next great coach, Maurizio Pochettino. This tie was supposed to be the road bump on the way to a City coronation. Instead, it was an annihilation. Spurs attempted to cleat their way through City's billion-dollar roster. City slipped by and through them, ran them ragged and by the end had embarrassed Tottenham 4-1. Led by the former coach of Barcelona, Pep Guardiola, City combines the best attributes of that Spanish side: skill, selflessness and relentless ball possession with a tough-minded English sensibility. Guardiola's Barcelona was a Ferrari. His City side is more a tank built for speed. That know-how comes at a cost. Guardiola is reportedly paid more than any player in the Premier League. Story continues below advertisement. Story continues below advertisement. The EPL season has 5 months to run, but one bookmaker has reduced the odds on City winning it to 1-100. That is, you must bet $100 to win one. This former charity case can now lay credible claim to being the best team on the planet, and certainly its deepest. In the midst of the match, they ran a scrawl through the Etihad Stadium: Manchester thanks you, Sheikh Mansour. Sheikh Mansour is City's habitually absent owner. A prince of the United Arab Emirates, he's shown little interest in watching his most expensive toy live. In the past decade, some very rich people with time on their hands have lavishly financed soccer clubs as vanity projects. Several of them are Middle Eastern oil barons. Paris Saint-Germain, a functional possession of the Qatari government, recently agreed to pay $600 million for just 2 players, Neymar and Kylian Mbappé. This sort of human arms race is not new, but Mansour's approach to it is. He's not just building a super club. He's creating a network of interconnected organizations that might one day dominate soccer on several continents. City is the tip of that spear. Story continues below advertisement. Mansour's overarching entity is called City Football Group.